morning, Davis students, and welcome back to DNN. I'm Riley.
We got a new show with some great information, so make sure you stick around.
Hey, I'm Christian, and now that we've got that started, let's start DNN by standing for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Do you ever get stuck in your homework? Yeah, I think we all do. Sometimes we need that extra help, and the school district is providing you an amazing tool to use anytime you get stuck. It's a personal online tutor. Check this out. To use this, all you gotta do is go to ysd7.org and click on resources. Then click on 24/7 resources. Then click the student login. It is available in English and Spanish, and yes, 24/7 help.
Who here has ever been stuck on their homework? Our tutors are here to help whenever and wherever needed. Here's how it works. There are 2 ways to get connected to one of our tutors. Either type a question or upload an assignment in the bar here. Alternatively, select the subject or class you need help with. Students are then matched with a subject area expert who will guide them through the question to help them better understand where or why they're stuck. Sometimes students can overthink it. Our advice: there's no wrong way to ask for help. Students can draw it out. Or take a photo of their work from our mobile app. Paper was built to be flexible. Any way you choose to use it is the right way. Unlimited round-the-clock academic support. Paper. We're here to help.
Ethan is back at it again with a new segment that will be coming to DNN. Take a look.
And welcome to the Today Show with your brand new host, Ethan Leggy.
Hello everyone, my name is Ethan, and today I'm here to introduce our brand new segment on our show called 1 Minute Talk Show with Ethan, where I definitely didn't steal it from anyone on Instagram. Yep. And for today's first interview, we're interviewing the new host of our talk show, Ethan Leggy. So everyone give it a round of applause for Ethan Leggy. Thank you for having me. You looking good, man. How you been, bro? I'm doing good. How about you, man? That's good. So, yeah, man. I've been chilling, man. I just started this new talk show, but anyway, I actually have a few questions for you, if you don't mind me asking. I happened to write in yellow pen. So, yeah. All right. First question. What made you want to do a talk show? Just wanted to start my own talk show, man. Like everyone wants to have their own talk show, like Jimmy Fallon. Yeah, me too, man. That's what made me want to start my own talk show too. Yeah, that's good. Next, who will we be seeing on this new show that you're starting? I'm hoping to get Jimmy Fallon on it, but like just teachers and students around the school, man. You have that. That'd be amazing to have on the show. Actually, yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing them. Yeah, I don't know why you couldn't. When will the show air? Sometime after March 15th, whenever we decide to go back to school. So we cannot wait to see the first episode. And that is all the time we have, folks, for today. I'm Ethan. Thank you, everyone. A round of applause for Ethan Leggy himself.
IB or interested in IB, Miss Main will have IB office hours through Google Meet March 9 through 10 and March 16 through 17 from 8:30 a.m. to 10 a.m. The nickname is Mrs. Main 1. These office hours are for any interested new or current IB students with questions. Come and receive information on IB.
AC Davis, Skills USA chapter needs your help. They will be collecting any sorts of pill bottles, prescriptions, or over-the-counter as long as they are empty and clean. They will be sending these bottles to Matthew 25 Ministries, who distribute them to third world countries who desperately need them to help disperse medication. They also recycle bottles to help the environment. Where can you take these bottles? The staff lounge, Mr. Sears' room, which is located on 3A, or Mr. Ullery's room, located on 303C. They will be collecting until the end of the school year. Thank you so much for your support, and more info in future DNN shows about what Skills USA is about and how you can be a part of this organization.
You guys applied, so let's see the CSF winners.
Hey Pirates! The Davis counselors, Davis staff, and College Success Foundation staff would like to say thank you to the freshmen and juniors that took a big step towards their future in filling out the Hero or Achievers applications. The students on the screen have won a $20 Amazon gift card. Students will be notified via email by the end of March on their status of their College Success Foundation Hero or Achievers application. If you have any questions, please contact your CSF staff.
Our Davis library is awesome, and now we have even more online books. They purchased over $4,000 worth of titles on Sora this year for students who prefer to read their books from an electronic device. A phone, a tablet, or a computer would all work. Get in on the action and join the exclusive group of online readers at Davis. First, go to the Davis homepage, then scroll down to Library and click on it. From there, click on Sora and scroll through the titles until you find one that looks interesting. Click on the book, borrow it, and then begin reading. Check it out today and happy reading!
Yo, what is up, Pirates? It's your boy Elisha, and I got some news. Sports are back, which means school spirit has to come back up. So make sure you're rooting on your sports teams. Tony has some information about live streams and when these events are happening. So check this out.
To check out the latest from Pirate Sports, check out www.davispiratesports.com. From this link, you can find how to live stream all of the sports, and you can also find the latest scores, updates, and standings for the season. Make sure you are supporting our fellow Pirates. This week we have girls varsity slow pitch softball against Ike, girls varsity cross country against Sunnyside, boys varsity cross country against Sunnyside, girls varsity swimming against Sunnyside, boys varsity football against Hanford, and girls varsity soccer against Sunnyside. That's all for varsity sports. See you next time.
Don't forget about the Follies. Here's some information you may need.
Hey Pirates, Follies is almost here. Follies is going to be virtual this year. Bands, singers, dancers, actors, comedians, and entertainers of all kinds are needed. If you're interested in participating on the most exciting event of the year, please feel free to contact Mr. James. Tryouts are happening now, virtually, and will until March 12th. The show will be filming right after spring break. Space is limited, so please sign up now. Follies, your stage, your mic, let's get it.
What's up, Pirates? There's going to be an epic mass slogan competition, and the winner gets a $25 Amazon gift card. Anyone can be part of the competition. All you need to do is email your original slogan about masks in Davis. For example, Pirates or Masks to Mrs. McGurk at mcgurk.michelle@ysc7.org. Then you'll be able to vote the best slogan in your advisory class. Deadline for your slogans is Wednesday, March 10th. This could be you.
Last Monday was the first time that many of the freshman students were on Davis campus. With that, We want to show some highlights from that day.
Hello and welcome everyone. Thank you for being here. Today we have Virginia Hislop here with us, also with Sister Catherine Ross. And today we're just going to be asking them a few questions about themselves. I would like to start off with asking this first question, which is, how have you seen change for the better, like change in rights for women?
Do you want to field that one, Kathleen?
Well, I could tell a little story, and then since then, when I first was working with Martha Hislop and Violet Rao to found Heritage University and became the first president, I would have to go to meetings with the other presidents in the state at private colleges and universities for our regular meetings.
10 of them?
Yes, 10 of them. And all of them were men, except for me. And I noticed after the first meeting that when they were sitting around the table and discussing, if I raised my hand to give a little suggestion, whoever was presiding didn't call on me, would call on one of the other guys. And that went on for several months. And finally, there was a meeting and some question came up. I don't remember the question, but I thought I have a really good idea on that. So I didn't wait. I just spoke up and I said, now I think we should, and said whatever. And shortly after that, we took a break. And one of the guys that was presiding, one of the presidents of one of the other very well-known universities in the state, grabbed the gentleman that's in charge of running the programs and said, say, I think that Sister Kathleen has some good ideas, just like it was a huge shock. And after that, they finally called on me. Now, by the time I finished being president 28 years later, when I was at meetings, there were other women college presidents, and we were equally really respected. So it was a big positive change.
That is so amazing. I would have loved to see that as well. So I hear you've been part of the school board. How was it? Did you enjoy it? What would you say was the best part of it?
Well, like Kathleen, I had a problem when I first went on the school board. There had been one other woman on the board for years and years, and she had done a commendable job as far as I know. But there were three gentlemen who were not used to hearing opinions from the so-called weaker sex. And I must say that I felt I gave them a good education. And they learned to listen. And occasionally I was wrong. I hate to admit it, but that did happen. But we did add flexibility and broaden the opportunities available. And I hope improved education for everybody in this community.
Yeah, it's like, thank you for that. That's like amazing. And here we are going on to our last question. How would you like to encourage the students watching?
Virginia?
Well, I think working with your counselor is important, because sometimes when a young person is looking at a program, they're not sure what's involved. And I think if they can talk to somebody who's knowledgeable about it, it gives them more idea, more flexibility. And I'm a great believer in being able to make choices. Sometimes they're not the right choices, and you learn by it. At least I hope you do. And I'm delighted to see our young people taking advantage of everything that we have to offer here, including things that are not in school, like the symphony and town hall and other so-called cultural items, because that's part of an education too. And I hope our young people, when they're through school, feel that they've been able to take advantage of the artwork at Larson Gallery, the theater, and the Capitol Theater, and the various musical venues in town. That's what makes a well-rounded education. And I hope that our students take advantage of it.
And I would just add one little thought that if a student comes from a background where very few people have gone to college in their immediate family, sometimes when they visit a campus, they feel like, oh, I don't know if I belong here. Don't let that initial feeling get in your way. Yes, you do belong there. If you are willing to do the work for your classes, you will have people that will help you, that will, like Virginia said, counselors, and you'll see some faculty that you can really relate to more easily and that you can ask for their help. You do belong there, and the faculty do believe you do. So set your sights on hanging in there, getting through the classes, getting through and getting some new thoughts about what you can do with your life, especially to help others.
That's great. That is some advice I would definitely take as well. We would like to thank both of you for being here and taking the time to let us interview you. It was amazing, and I'm glad that we could do this. And I just wanted to say thank you.
It was a pleasure for me.
Thank you. It's great to meet
me
you,
too.
and pleasure also to talk about things that are important for the students at Davis.
Right. And good luck on your college applications.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
Pirates, the time is finally here. We're returning to the campus with hybrid schedules. Now, I'm sure you've seen the schedule, but we want to go ahead and we're going to break it down for you.
First, there will be 2 cohorts based on your last name. You will be on campus based on your cohort. If your last name starts with A through L, you will be cohort A and on campus Monday and Tuesday. If your last name starts with M through Z, you will be on campus Thursday and Fridays. Please note, if you have 2 last names, it is the one that is first in your Skyward. That is the name that counts for your cohort.
An important thing for you to remember about hybrid learning is that we still have classes 5 days a week. 3 of those days will be remote learning, and the other 2 will be in-person learning. It is very important that you stay engaged with your classes every day of the week.
Now, what will each day look like? First, you need to do a daily attestation check-in. Please try and complete this before coming to school to avoid being late. This can be found in the YSD website or a QR code at school. The daily attestation check-in is to confirm that you do not have any flu-like symptoms, do not have COVID, and do not have a fever.
When you arrive to school, you can enter through 4 locations only. One, the 6th Ave gate. Another is the C building door under the Sky Bridge. and the other 2 stations are at the gym.
Make sure you know your school login information so you can get online to do this as a station form, or have it ready to go on your phone or even print it.
Now let's look at how the actual periods will be like. When you are on campus, whether you're in Group A or in B, you will be going to each class period 1, 3, or 5, or for next quarter 2, 4, and 6 each day for 1 hour. For example, Monday and Tuesday, Group A, you'll be going to first period from 10:15 through 11:15. Then from there, you'll go to third period 11:20 to 12:20, and then fifth period from 12:25 through 1:25. Group B will be doing the exact same thing on Thursday and Friday for their in-person classes. Then at 1:25, you will pick up a grab-and-go lunch and breakfast as you exit campus.
And again, when you are in campus, this is not the only time you should be engaged in class. Each day, you are expected to connect with your classes and do your independent work. On Monday and Tuesday, Cohort B will be expected to connect with their classes through Google Meets for assistance and questions. And Thursdays and Fridays, Cohort A will connect with their classes during remote time as well.
Even though this may sound a little confusing at first, just be patient. Talk to your teachers and they're going to help you out. Watch for emails too. I can't stress that enough. Make sure to check your emails daily.
Now we want to go over some changes that will be happening on campus that we think you should know. Masks need to be worn at all times over the mouth and nose, and no neck gaiters are allowed. They need to be proper masks while you're on campus. You are expected to go to class as soon as you get on campus. There will be no gathering in hallways and hanging out with your friends. And of course, always remember to keep the social distancing of 6 feet apart.
You should also know that water fountains are not going to be used. You are encouraged to bring a water bottle with a cap on it, and that means no open containers like soda cans or no straws. And also, don't forget to wash your hands and use hand sanitizer before entering your classes, as well as keeping your hands away from your face. Bathrooms will also not be allowed during pastime. Bathrooms will only be used during class with a maximum of 2 people in the bathroom at the same time.
This is extremely important. You will need to bring your school computer each day to class. Make sure it's fully charged the night before. Let me say that again. Make sure you charge your computer the night before. You will need it with you when you're on campus.
Well, that about wraps it up. There will be a lot of questions that will still need to be answered. Be sure to check your email for updates and information. This was a quick video about some of the main points about switching to a hybrid schedule. We are all excited to be coming back on campus. Let's be dedicated, honorable, and especially safe, Pirates.
I hope you enjoyed today's show.
I hope you learned a few new things.
And I hope to see you all next time. Remember, at Davis, we're dedicated, honorable, and safe. Have a great week, Pirates.